I'm amazed. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. Oh, look, we're live one more time again. She. So fast as shit. Good to see ya. Great to be seen again, huh? It's been a minute. At the park, let's do our nails again. One more time again. It's a debate. It's a toss-up. Tips or no tips? You know? Do a quick little ancestral. Great weekend. Cancer weekend. Busy. Great grow. Yeah, it's Zachariah's 11th birthday on Friday. Israel's 6th birthday on Saturday. And Pop's solo return home, resting yesterday. And today, completion of 10. On the top of the 8 of Wands, see, moment of celebration, recognition, star. I like doing my little shuffleries as I call them, you know. And the sun, and all being exposed with the 6 of baskets. Nostalgia. To recap, to bring little, to recap with the 6 of cups, nostalgia of childhood. As you know, with this previous weekend being, very, very nostalgic and keeping me together. Shout out Spirit and Truth to my Mac, Yai, and entrusting to the Wathian ancestors as they have guided me to guide y'all accordingly as well. See? And it being the 7 of Knives, betrayal, the 6 of Coins, betrayal with family, and get that, with the 6 of Cups, being nostalgia this weekend to help me regroup and recap and to really keep me grounded, as I say. And one of my things, you to go see. I got within me everything you're seeking to stay in my own lane. No, be me teachable yet. No man can lead me sweet, uproot the sorrel, uproot you out of sight and out of mind. Information and profit ain't how to gut. Nut way of my loyalty that offset me if I claim your fruits. Be quiet, speak, don't say too much of them rolling, sip these burdens off my chest. PTSD, unjust system, triggering express memories deep within deep ancestors speak. Noonage lessons learned in the light. When it gets dark, bring the life. Quality of the living God is not what man. 10 toes down daily. Oh, straighten Ra's crown. And again, as the top end, like I said, with the 6 nostalgia, keeping me together this weekend and really meet my noonish lessons, okay? That's ineffably thankful. And shout out to, Pops Mark for that upbringing. We have the 6 of the mother of a 6 of baskets is heavy in my mind. So, being called to be remembered to help you keep grounded. Remember your childhood. Remember the things that you used to do and love. And if you're losing your way, again, the 6 of Cups is strong and help me to pass on to you others exactly what has helped keep me grounded and sane, and how people can't fathom and comprehend how any I've been through and what they are doing. Hear the background, and it not working, and people getting skirting out and everything and it hitting them. It's being grounded and keeping grounded. Remember who I am, and in times of losing, you assume like you're gonna lose yourself and everything due to all the external that's going on, and that is a detour in the created chaos for you to not be balanced and remember who you are. It's always to create the chaos and the confusion to keep you in their illusion. But in and through it, your childhood is your blueprints and your little bumper guards and your little itokotali, your external boundaries for your, to redirect you to your internal, to, again, gain back your balance and your direction and your purpose in life. And then following with this 6 of coins. So, you have the people, again, with that, doing all this, and with a 7 of knives, causing chaos and betrayal and everything to try to keep you from seeing exactly as those knives are, what's behind you, who is doing what, you know, almost into your own mental entrapment. Can't download. Well, I'm not trying to download. Is like, here we go with, you see what I mean, with the shit and everything, always trying to distract you and everything. Then you have the 6 of coins, where, as with that nostalgia, it's of harmony. Again, with the 6 of pentacles, reminding you back and taking you back to the 6 of cups, that it, to give you back that balance and that comfort, and for you to regain your emotional and moral support, so that as they portray and come at you as you are one, but your ancestors are stepping in and being there for you. And as with that 6 of cups and the 6 of coins, for that being there for you, as with the 6 of coins, your ancestors being there for you, with that 6 of cups that's bringing in to protect you in your vulnerability, your innocence. Because like-minded, like child, itukotali, as they state, right, to enter the kingdom, for you to understand and know, and not be egotistic or, entrapped into your own pride and whatnot, but to remember who, no matter how old we get, we are to remain childlike. The goal is to grow wise, not old, you know. And then through that growing wise, that forever, even as I'm 36, added up as 9, I'm the universe's heir and child, to always keep you in that childlike mind frame, so that you don't block yourself and entrap yourself out from the true internal help. It's okay that the external tried to lock you out. With this 6 of coins, reminding me of your internal and your spirituality, and then bringing in with the 8 of coins to confirm that. Where then with the 6 of coins, you're having your ancestors support you, and as that child, and remind you of who you are. And with that baby in there, it's remind you again of the phases and everything in the stages of your life, and to comfort you, because at times where you can feel like you're not making any growth and feeling like you're in arms, but then you feeling inadequate, because regardless of how old you can be, but then you needed to be pampered, needed to be loved. You need that ancestors TLC to get you back in alignment with that 8 of coins, to remind you of your spirituality, your purpose, your reason of being. And through that, following up and leading up with the mother coins, just, hey, mama don't play like, mama don't work like. As much as she's giving, as much as she's receiving. The mother of coins, divine balance. As I am the Capricorn, the Queen of Pentacles, and it always, as I state, if the message doesn't first resonate with yourself, then you should not be airing it to anyone else, because any messages are first and foremost for us, because then we are speaking inevitably so when it is to be effective and prosperously effective in other people and ourselves, is when it resonates first and foremost with us, because we have an experiential aspect on it instead of an informal aspect on it. As multiple unjust counseling sessions court ordered, and hearing numerous counselors and therapists state they can't imagine what you're going through, yet I'm there to get assistance and guidance in how to in directions of how to detour my ass out of the fucking chaos. That is not what a client. And as any and all any readers, that is what you need to understand about your spiritual ranking. And when you are in this area, that you are inevitably so, or a spiritual, this is the spiritual counselor, this is a spiritual aid, this is a spiritual mediator, this is your any and all any in spiritual, the world and the imposters have made a replica of. Back into full balance, and rewarding you for you enduring betrayal, you humbling yourself, and receiving the help, turning from your ways, returning to your childlike atmosphere in your mind, and receiving the comfort and the assistance, not from external. Again, what this is reminding me and pertaining to, and when I'm this energy right now, is through your ancestors. And then leading it to, you getting back in balance. You start, you did your shadow work, humbled yourself and rid yourself of any and all and any, worldly independent shit that really, what the world says is independent, is really entrapping you and enslaving you. And you coming back into humbling yourself to say, hey, if I got to depend on someone, because we can claim that we're independent, but in the world, if you have a job, it's a Job effect. You are going against your soul purpose, and inevitably so. Then it's more so, as I've learned, me, then I want to go to work. I'm a Capricorn workaholic. I love my independence, but I was understanding that the blind, to be led by the blind, I would be entangling myself in through my knowledge and what I know, that a lot of accounts, that's why they like, direct deposits and all that, because a lot of your accounts are connected to a lot of perverse activities and whatnot. And hey, a lot of them corporations, them captains ain't going down by themselves. They have y'all entangled in a lot of more shit than what you would know, and you don't understand why. Then a lot of these allegations and bullshit could have some weight to it, because you are working with a contrast system that inevitably so is in contrast against your soul purpose and your individualism and you being in and through your spirituality. It's an inevitable season dry cut, and as this fuck heat is, for you to make your choice. You either in or you out, and there's no dibble dabbling, because the hands and as the accounts are like the veins, they are all connected in by guilt by association. Sum it up. But it's inevitably with that 6 in to bring you to that 8 for you to make that infinite immortal decision. Again, are you in or you're out? And then with that reward with the mother of coins for you doing so, and definitely so. And with that 3 wands, it's not easy. But then again, here in IG, I call her IG Intuitive Goddess 33, IG 333. And her mentioning again with that 3 of fates, and then it's been strong with the 3s today. Seeing consecutive numbers and everything. But a moment of celebration, and again, this is a double-edged sword, as any and all, any with the yin and the yang, with this 3 of wands, it's a moment of celebration, collaboration, but you need to be mindful of who and what and who you are linking with, colliding with, collaborating with, and what they are celebrating. Because inevitably so, it's a lot of this with the 3 of fates, guilt by association, where you are blindsided by and so easily entangled, and you don't know why you are easily entangled and blindsided, is because of guilt of association. You may have had a pure intent, trust me, been there with that Job effect. That's what it is. You have pure intentions, yet you went to go as any and all, we do. And it's for us to, we go and either contribute our gifts into a force that is contrast against us, and then we become enslaved in and through our gifts and lose our gifts. Okay. Or then we make that stand and we get ridiculed, and go through hell and high water, and at least you go through the first death, inevitably so will be purified. And it's not easy. But as with any and all and any, it's then to inevitably show your allegiance. And there was 1444 right there on the clock. But it's a moment of that for the past, present, and future in this. And I'm seeing also, as I alchemize, it's bringing divine alignment. where you then made that choice, where your choice has been made, and then you are now in divine alignment and harmony in the frequency of love with yourself and with your past, present, or the shortcomings and everything. And many times, what I've always understood, it was a lot of seasons times it was me, what blindsided me was me forgiving other people and forgetting my pure intent. Inevitably so during this season and through this season have I inevitably learned to forget them as their action deservingly as they willed wanted me to do so. And inevitably so through this season in my moment of growth, it was for me to forgive myself for misplacing my trust, for mishandling myself. And in and through that, and so much of my healing has come from me assuming the responsibility, not of other people's negligence or, trying to overcompensate any longer, as when I was a single mother, for other people's default, but for me to truly acknowledge that I allowed myself to become a co-star in my life instead of the leading role, that I empowered another person to hurt me. And in and through that, you take back your power. Because if I allowed you to hurt me, then I'm allowing it to heal me. And you're no longer in a victim mentality. And following with that two of coins and helping you to, be balanced into with this, then I'm always saying not just with collaborate, but then to also to as is this one, is prior when, I'm more so of an oracle reader than a tarot. But with this picture, it is reminding me of previously in situations that were off balance, where it was more of me give. And inevitably so now it's time for me to receive, and that is a little hard for me. Me being always a provider and so used to give. This is a season and a cycle in the birthing of my receiving, me recovering my receiving receptors, my energy, my capacity to receive any and all and any, to the measure and the pressure over, above, and beyond what I've given. And helping you no longer be played, but to, again, no longer allowing yourself to be on the sideline, on the bench, or the co-star, but taking to leading role. It's going to hurt a little. It's going to, feel a little abnormal. But it's all about balancing that out and understanding the need of balance and duality, inequality, reciprocality. Because, hey, one can do bad by themselves. Two, you know what I'm saying? Games cannot be not just played, but then also, you know, inevitable moves can be made to move forward and to collaborate. That's exactly what is going to be needed. That's that debate right there to see. Yeah, I can do it by myself, but inevitably so, moving forward, if there's going to be external involvement, it's going to be of duality, collaboration. Following with that Eight of Baskets, because inevitably so can I move forward courageously, independently. So don't get it misconstrued. Because with that Daughter of Wands, 'tis the season in the moment. And more so, following with that Two of Wands, I mean, that Two of Coins, back into that Two of Coins. Seeing it effortlessly so, to, as my alias at 17, solo por vida. 15 years marriage, tried that, Ito C, and White Butterfly, L'chaim, cheers. Then also with, 4 children, blessings of it. Okay. And then now you're going to have divorcing and through, a lot of upheaval, through that Job effect. Because yes, I attempted to alchemize that which wasn't into what it was, but inevitably so did I had to see and learn and see that regardless if you have good intentions for something, if there is a contrast spirit and force constantly at work with you, and not at work, and keyword that is at work against you and not working with you. See, it's okay that at times that you have that contrast force, because it's that yin and the yang that's needing balance, you know. Like with me, for me to understand, inevitably so, I have the dark and the light within me, as me being a Capricorn, and everybody under the devil. The devil is not Satan, okay? Lucifer is not Satan. If I'm the devil, who is my father? Y'all should watch Star Wars. My father's Lucy. And inevitably so, and not Satan, Seth, your Santa Claus, who y'all take your child and prep him for pedophilia. You see what I'm saying? In that sense right there. It's coming through to help desensitize us from what dysfunctional perversion has taught us for them. Bringing us back to that individual, that soul of Pravita, coming back to exactly what is within you and your soul core and your feeling. And it's many times it will make it, you will be by yourself. For you to make that move forward, and it's nothing wrong with you being by yourself, but at the same time, don't get it misconstrued. You are very much loved. You are, and many times when you are by yourself, that is inevitable right here with that Star of Wands. You are in heaven. You are heavily, heavily. Oh no, the light. My bad. You are heavily, heavily protected, and ancestors, because it's your season of glow up. Gone. Stamps, flies, and everything, but it's inevitably so. Time to move forward, and ancestors with you, and it hurts that many times that the people who we wanted to take with us can't go with us, because they constantly, regardless of us trying to alchemize it and elevate things, we have to accept in and through this season who we are, who's with us, and who's not. It's no longer us trying to, when you are an alchemizer, and when something is constantly going against the currency of changing and whatnot, that is its soul, that is its purpose, to instinctively and be the contrast against you, the opposing spirit, for you to make that choice and decision to see, okay, yeah, can I be around people and everything, but are they really celebrating with me? Or, you got to decide that. And many times then you will come along and see that, hey, you got to make that move by yourself. A lot of people are just along for the tail coat riding. Because it went from, that 3 of Wands to that 2 of Coins. And inevitably so, because when you are in a different tax bracket, you have many people that will want to be along. None of them want to be along for this. Your spirituality, the development. Yeah, everybody want to have a good time and everything with that 3 of Wands. But they don't have heart and the spirit and in the same frequency and harmony to help adore you, celebrate you as your ancestors are doing so, and as you are. There's no longer imposter imposing or mirroring their projections any longer. And with that 8 of Wands, clearly, 8 of Wands, I keep saying it. With that 8 of Baskets, showing it that the self-love inevitably is helping you move forward. And then as it's, 8 infinite, and it being balanced, 4 and 4, seeing you being balanced regardless of moving forward by yourself. You balance, you done your shadow work, done, the shadow, you done the shadow work of balancing the yin and the yang, your darkness. You're not scared to take that journey. And that journey down the road, what it would be at first without doing your shadow work would terrify you. Once you do your shadow work, the path illuminates for you. And then you see along that way all the wisdom. You may have left people, but understand and know that it wasn't baggage, but then it's wisdom and whatnot. to move forward. So it's never a loss. Never a loss. Never a loss. And see, following the mother of baskets, Mama God rewarding you and again showing you. She's carrying you and showing you the rewards of the legacy, your legacy. And with that Empress, you are any and all in any, one for all for one. And closing it with that Six of Wands. Time for celebration, recognition, and of the ancestors. Men have not initiated you. They will not recognize you or celebrate you. I understand that. They celebrate those whom they can initiate. And it always leads to that. Those who they think they can initiate and build, they control you, own you, enslave you, as you became a willing participant. How to get that bitch. Following the star. If I should lose you, the stars would fall from the sky. Don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself, no. That moon. Moving all illusions and seeing yourself truly for who you are. No longer with that mirroring effect where you are seeing yourself in another person, but you are seeing you within yourself. You are seeing that all that good, that glory that you saw because it was just constantly a mirror. That's how they fooled you, doing a mirroring effect to you. See with the Ace of Coins? But you grew, you saw through that shit and realized how powerful you are. You know how many people are telling me that? If only you knew how powerful you were. And with that Son of Nine, so they knew how powerful I was and decided to fuck me over as they did. But I didn't know how powerful I am, huh? But so used to that. And with that Five of Wands, and that's what they're fighting over. Because of what? Their karma now, what they have to deal with. Because, hey, I didn't know how powerful I am as they're stated. They did. And they did me the way they did me. But hey, learn from an early age to be an alchemizer. And I tell you what, these goddamn motherfucking flies and shit. Look, I don't know who your maker is, okay? But that you need to go back and tell them, as many times I keep telling y'all, I ain't your Jesus slave shit, motherfucker, where it's just cool to lay on me, do whatever the fuck you want to me in any motherfucking form. People, place, or things. Your little insect in stupidity, whatever form. It ain't happening. So, okay. Split the deck. Empress. And they mad? Yeah. Five of baskets. And it's like, how could they be mad if they sit there and attempt it with that daughter of baskets? When they're mad with that Five of baskets and that daughter of baskets, they're mad because they got to encounter you. Didn't know they fucking with you. Said you was the fucked up person. You had nothing. But the whole entire season and time in the moment internally, yes, you are who and what and the daughter of baskets. The ideal model, the glory jackpot, following the lovers, okay? But you need the strength. You needed the strength to see it one more time again, to be reminded in through the season of who you are and all that you are. And that's why that betrayal needed to take place. And then when what's on the table, you have the strength. With that Two of Wands, you have the strength to make that choice to move forward. Not knowing what was ahead of you, but knowing damn well was going to be greater than what was behind you. Willing and able to let go is with them, Five of baskets. Like they're all mad because, they talk so much shit of what you weren't, doing their false projections and trying to exchange characters, that they honestly got what they wanted. They got the Nine of Cups. As I state, through this and prior, in the beginning. They went above, over, and beyond to make sure that any and all and any knew that they did know you, but that how fucked up a person you was, and that any and all and any fucked up shit that I can say that was unjustly done to me, that they had all rights to do so, and it was justifiable. You wouldn't want to be bothered with that person, and then you wouldn't want to be stalking me and coming after that person and everything. And I gave y'all exactly that, as I say, the Nine of Cups, exactly what you wanted. As y'all all went above, over, and beyond to sit there and state and do and state, we know it was lies and defamation of character. And sum it up, deliberate blasphemy and a violation of the universal laws. But again, you have the Nine of Cups. You got what you wanted. That, and with that justice and the daughter of coins, that motherfucker to leave you the fuck alone and you to ride out on your motherfucking horse and carriage. But you're not able to do so because guess what? The lies couldn't stick in and through because of what? Remember with that Six of Cups and that Six of Coins, remembering who you were. Returning to that childlike, okay, and if you in that childlike, if you are in your soul purpose and with that Eight of Coins, doing what you needed to do in alignment, getting yourself back in alignment, listening to those loving instructions from Sarah Allah Mima, the Supreme Almighty, Divine Goddess. They are attacking her. That's what y'all need to say. Just like, and then they will in the you have to place yourself back into that childlike demeanor as you took off. And when you are so independent, now I've been on my own since 15. It is very humbling for you to go from I got this, I'm sole provider, and all can come to me, to then now you needing to put yourself back into that childlike mentality of vulnerability. And it will hurt when you have been robbed of your innocence and through vulnerability. But it's then to bring back that trust in that healing and in it through this process to heal yourself and restore that trust within you and through the universe. No longer than as would cause the error and the imbalance and the detour was you misplacing your trust. You going against universal laws and your subconscious, and you know what you needed to do as and first and foremost, always speaking to self. Because it's like, yeah, I know this is what to do, but they're all telling me this and everything, and then I went with that with the majority. And it, thankfully, due to, me doing it foolishly, unintentionally, in ignorance, and in my naivety of not knowing then of spells and all this other shit, and seeing that religion was a spell, me being bound, and I was so strong in my you had to really see that, and through that religion and everything, Satan's, buying illegitimate reign and blasphemy laws that are, contrast against universal laws in your whole entire existence. And then you have an internal battle and not understanding why. But it will bring you back to, you'll be justified. Because then through your innocence, again, bring you back to you placing back your trust. You regaining back your fragment pieces. Okay. I need my trust back. Look, I needed my trust back. I need my joy back. And it's not even, I want, I gave it to you. I don't know. I gave it to you, but when they mishandle it, misplace it, defile it, baby, you better wriggle that shit all the fuck back in. You see how some people, what they could do and take a whole bunch of shit, be bordered and shit, and them not do anything with it. So y'all just took shit to fucking defile it and depreciate. You got to see that. That's just some what people do because they don't need it, but bitch, I just don't want to see you with it. And I'd rather be happy to watch it just motherfucking tarnish and go to fucking waste than to sit there. But that is okay because you are recovering. I am recovering any and all in any. And it's going to be my justice. it's going to be y'all fucking karma. And I'm delighted. As I am, the Capricorn, the Pentacles, the element of the earth, your money. Get to playing with me. I get to acting funny in all forms that I am. And that would be your money. You not just mishandled me. But you don't even respect me in my origin. And that which you don't respect and value or pay homage to, don't you lose? I believe so, as with the Fool. Greater so, I know. There's our Father of Coins. Me, Lucy will tell you too. Damn, what that Ace of Baskets. Ancestors beyond right here. Damn. Ciao. Then we got the Ace of Wands. We got the Ace of Wands with the Ace of Basket with the Father of Coins and the fucking Fool. Child with this. Y'all all right over there? Here's the Strength card. Let me help you. Breathe in. Breathe out, okay? Let's do it 2 more times. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. 1 more time for you, child. Breathe in. Go on and exhale. Some maybe just held their breath a little too long right there because, child, with that alchemizing, child, y'all over there, you bit the fucking hands that fed you. Ain't we at the 10 today, child? Go look at that. Yeah, we at the 17. Yeah, we at the 1723 and 320, child. There's that 10 of 9s right there. And you see that, okay, the cloud right there, and me reading. Y'all should read the Quran Surah 44. That's the Quran reading that I did today. Child. And it was called the smoke. Y'all wanted to smoke with the ancestors, child. Sweet child. Sweet, 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 sweet child. Sweet as fucking antifreeze. Child, the magician, you gonna need some strength. The Father Coins, I told you, who me Abby. Y'all love the devil, the devil, the devil, the devil, the devil. Yes, bitch, I'm the motherfucker devil, the Capricorn, the motherfucking your Pentacles, your UFO motherfucker, and the motherfucker who you shouldn't motherfucking fuck with. The only way you motherfucking crossing me, baby, is at the fucking crossroads. Told you motherfuckers I see you again. Y'all pissed off y'all accountant, y'all mediator, and who? Child. Go on now. Y'all saw that strength call. Go on, talk to them Ace of Bats. Go on. Y'all need that strong motherfucking one-on-one with them ancestors. Because if you ain't in love and the frequency of it as the universe, baby. Them Ace of Wands ain't gonna help y'all ass. Meditating and all this other fucking shit. Y'all wonder why. You could sit there and try to replicate what the fuck I do, see my content, do ba ba da ba 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 ba. Baby, I'm the fucking prototype. And look, there's 2 wish flowers connected together right there. So double up. Child. I'll be doing my nails. See, I was diving into my spirituality. Child, with that Son of Knives. I said what the fuck I said. Ass. Ancestors coming fucking showing the fruit out. And there is the sun. Split deck motherfucking ring with the son of motherfucking hookuns. It took a what? Me Abba's going to motherfucking amplify any and all any. The rain falls on the just and the unjust. Okay, the order is ready. My gluten-free non-GMO ass ain't order this motherfucking shit that these motherfuckers did, and I can't eat it. But I'm the least of them, as y'all say, and y'all humble motherfucking host, Hachet, who get to serve y'all your fucking karma, and it is ready. Cherry joke, don't choke. Y'all was all in groups, right? Conjuring this shit up. Don't worry, y'all all going to be individually served a group size order individually. Matilda was my favorite shit right there. And I won't see and split the deck with the 9 of knives. I was like, the frick? Yeah, I know. Y'all just said, what? Hold on, what? How is this going? That's how it's going. Okay. As with Saturn. Okay. y'all, the devil and everything inside of you know. Y'all also up and down. Your mama was the most evil ass motherfucker. The devil and her motherfucking belt when she had a motherfucking tighten your ass up was a motherfucking pitchfork of the fucking devil. But as you got older, and with this six of nostalgia again, the six of cups again, you reflecting back like, damn, that really kept my ass, and really, that's how I got motherfucking substance and motherfucking boundaries and goddamn now. See what I mean? The devil ain't motherfuckers. The devil, as with Lucy and Saturn, is that structure. The Capricorn, y'all devil, your spiritual auditor. You see, I'm not too much into your world system. So that's how a lot of y'all were able to, fuck yourselves over in and through your system, thinking you were fucking me over out of it. Honey, again, it's out of you. It's blasphemy of universal laws. So me trying to compromise, it led me to a life of motherfucking lies. See why I tell y'all, well, you gotta come and know the fuck you don't know the you don't. Been there, done that. Compromise and leads to a motherfucking life of lies. Like I said, your therapist, aka witches, warlocks, and motherfuckers, very self-aware is she. Was all taking down my notes and very amazed that yes, stop self-aware in both of them. And because again, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Knives, putting y'all all into an attraction. That what, regardless of y'all trying to fuck me around, still level the fuck up and still bring back to the balance. Child, I'm learning to bite my motherfucking tongue and then I'll be spitting fucking blood or I'll be swallowing it. Child. We got the Four of Wands. I was like, what we getting stuck on? The Four of Wands, and then we just slid it. Okay. But look at that 5-star. Okay. So we got a 5-star. And close it out. But, this was I was supposed to be doing my nails, but, I told the lady do a little shuffle read and just to help alchemize any all energy in any people, place, and things that are needing an alchemizer. Call me the fucking alchemizer. The Capricorn, the devil, bitch, either way, the spiritual auditor, I'm your alchemizer. Helping you with your ascension. Like a spiritual guide, Shy on how to be for myself. And now, getting out of my little hermit mode and coming, not going to be really on, these lives and not really like that, but out of, my Abba's birthday and honor. I'm doing so. Again, with that 7 of Knives. And then I seen because of face up, and here it is. Because of what? Your Empress. One for all for one. She ain't for everybody, but don't get it fucking twisted. She's one for all for one. If you know that, you think y'all need to go watch the motherfucking Three Musketeers. See, I was homeschooled, so I ain't really into fucking country raised. City looks, country heart and gut. So, I ain't really into spoon feeding motherfuckers. Me getting up out of that religion. And one thing, that really could not fucking stick to me with that is because I'm really a go-getter and to do it myself. But y'all need to go and watch that. Musketeers, because one for all for one, earth, wind, water, and fire. As the Capricorn, we have all elements. It throws off a lot of people and get misconstrued of Capricorns. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of fucking imposters, and clearly, I'm the goat. Well, bitch, you ain't the fucking goat. Where the sea go? Okay. So if you really know, if you really are a Capricorn and not a boy, you took us out of the boom. You know. You have duality of rulership in realms, and able to, you're multidimensional. As below, so above. Okay, you're in the underworld. The only worlds there are is the underworld. Welcome to the app. So every single time that y'all state with the Ace of Coins, you're in the world. Here you just acknowledge you're in my realms, in my reign. Then, if only I knew how powerful I am, huh? With that 3 of Coins, taking a clear, reflective view and analyzing what is before me. Not only what is before me, but projecting and soul festing and bringing into fruition that which is within me. Utilizing as with these 3 coins that your artisans' gifts and skills. Remembering who you are, remembering those dormant skills and gifts. Then following, you have the 3 of Wands. Again, are they celebrating with you, for you? Or are they really there for themselves? Everything. So let me move this. And then on that side, we're going to have to go on that side a little. Okay. And you're seeing, and then following with that 7 of coins. Again, as I was stating with that 3 of coins, to be reflective. And it's right up there with that 37. And, shoot, we're in July, and yesterday was the 9th, shit, 7 months down the road or 6 months down the road, 37. So with this, following that up, and then also with that 33. So 33, and then also with 37. And 337. And that's 13 right there in the total of 4. Again, death, 13, rebirth. Again, with that totaling up with the 13 to the 4, 4th house family in the 4th house, and also with the elements, earth, wind, water, and fire. One for all for one. And any and all and any who are coming against that with this 7 of knives, because they're trying to fight. Why? They're trying to fight that Empress, one for all for one. She's bringing divine alignment. Again, I am here to alchemize and align any and all and any back into divine harmony and frequency of love, in spirit and truth and spirit. I am spiritually professional, professionally spiritual. I love any and all that I do. For I know myself, love myself, and enjoy the journey of discovering the goddess within myself, to help other people as well, to remember, to awaken and remember and love the goddess and God within them. Divine alignment, and that is what's bringing in this wheel of fortune. For sole purpose, and I've proven myself of stewardship, of accountability, of dignity, nobility. And we're 7 of swords right there, y'all just going to be fighting yourselves. Your battle is not with me. Your inner me is yourself. And again, it's going to only give me the wheel of fortune. Any and all and any that you would attempt to do, understand and know, spirit and truth, you will be bound to it. For it is unto you and your home, and you whom are ordering up what you request. Death unto the next person, this and this and that. How could he want to the death to the whom you want to be? What do you think is going to happen to you? Let us see. And with the moon and the 3 of coins, you will be free, and free indeed, with the new beginnings as you truly deserve. And you have rightfully earned, for you have put in the work and done the shadow work to know thyself, love thyself, and enjoy discovering the goddess and God within yourself. And you will be rewarded. You have not just put in work towards this world and this earth. To an illegitimate simulated motherfucking system, and them give you a trinkling breadcrumb, which has always been blackmailing and extorting you. Let me take what it is with that daughter of coins, not courageously, with dignity, and getting what is rightfully yours and as you have earned. With that 3 of with that 3 of wands coming out again in that 7 of wands, we're going to end it with the definition, this book, with the guidebook. Okay, so since we keep getting the 3 of wands, and then the same with that 37, okay, in the 333 right now, 369, then it's he just shit on the team. Okay, then you with the 3 of Wands and that 7 of Wands, so it's same suit. So now I'm getting the energy of divine alignment. That they now is okay. Now things is going to be aligned in celebration of who you are. So this is ancestor, and true soul tribe and whatnot. And then I like how then on the back as well, it just, you see how the pattern, you're able to synchronize and it have a duality, give and take. And it has with the 7 of Wands is the ancestors cards guiding you, protecting you, and then surround and not. And this is as above, so below, as I'm getting. In the physical realm, and then in the spiritual realm, is it you said that you have cleared out any and all and any, as within today is Monday, and our magical correspondence is with the moon. All psychic debris. You're very clairvoyance, you're very clairaudience. You took out that very serendipity. Will you be having any and all your psychic abilities enhanced? When any and all and any attempts of them trying to hinder, sever, you took out that understand the weapon will form, but it will not prosper. They are attacking the universe. They are attacking Ptah, Baba, playing with fire. You provoked and moved the ancient boundary, stone, and ancestor of Agan. That's on you. But you're to remain in divine alignment of what is going down, because you are exactly as you need to be, where you need to be. The 3 of Wands, traits. The traits of the 3 of Wands. Foresight. Card description. 3 women lean against a fence, blowing bubbles. The 3 of Wands, a card of peace, symbolizes trusting in the universe while pausing to detach from the material realms to gain perspective. The women are off the beaten path, hoping to discover all the opportunities that await. This card encourages, y'all say manifestation, I say soulfestation, because manifestation, then I am carrying. I'm being an incubator and a carrier for the next person. Okay, all that in Jesus' name. You just endorse any and all to the next motherfucker. That's what y'all need to see in Sapphira's name. You talking about that I am worthy and capable and accountable and to my own affairs as he's entrusted. Y'all need to understand, y'all do be doing spiritual endorsements. Ain't no one teach me, okay? Everyone was happy to watch me. We know the way and watch that motherfucker just go over the clip. Well, we know that's a dead end, but so ain't miss no at all. Mm. Child, my own children taught me something. If you know, you know, and not all the children, it's for unto the children and the heirs. You rebirth your ancestors. That's who's here. Like, what is this? Go sing. Oh, I was like, I know I feel a spider. A little ant. He had to go. Okay, look, like I said, don't get it twisted. Y'all seen a line. Any and all, only any big or small, big, you do not have my spiritual consent to crawl over the fucking me. And I know damn well whoever the fuck you think that gave you that, it was not of divinity. Bitch, you gonna go just let me set the example for you. No. Fuck off me. Whomever it needed to be, gonna receive. Let it resonate accordingly. Simmer on in and die. Okay. This card encourages soulfestation, speaking your dreams, plans, and needs to the universe. Tap into your vision for your world, your earth, and push past any limitations you have placed on your design for the future. Explore all the possibilities. Your thoughts and interactions are an energy exchange. What did I just say? Anyway. Your thoughts and interactions are an energy exchange between you and the cosmos. Everything is connected. I was about to say intertwined. It's connected, codependent. Honor that network. Take the scenic route. In the yang, it's grounding in stability, actively choosing not to rush. Trust mentality in alignment. What the fuck I just say? Boy, I may be new to this, but baby, I always been true to this. You know, I understand that. If not, you get to experience it. In the yin, scarcity mindsets, debt, delays, undergrounded, and emotional instability. And then the line of this to help bring the into alignment the yin and the yang, take the scenic route, go slow, and then through that 5555 divine and major changes. Is taking place and have taken place, and I receive. I am in the energy of receiving, and no interception will be, for the blocks will only be unto you, not unto me. You have no power or authority over me. It's a contrast and blasphemy and an direct blasphemy of universal laws. So again, it will not be a shame. So no rush. Trust the process, as I put down for my personal notes in my own words. No rush. Trust the process. I say, don't rush your ancestors. Child, that's ass whooping you ain't looking for. Or if you're looking for, let me go and get it off the way. Because, child, they come through and they don't fucking play. The Seven of Wands, protection and challenge are the traits of the Seven of Wands. The card description: a woman smudges the air at the protest in front of the armed force. The Seven of Wands represents fighting for what you believe. I say believe, okay? I believe it. It's my little thing. I have many. And soon. The Seven of Wands represents fighting for what you believe is just, defending yourself and holding strong in establishing your boundaries. This card asks us to make decisions aligned with our inner being and truth, rather than coddling a wounded ego. And, and one thing I learned the other day, is ego in Greek means we. Very interesting, huh? So when you're choosing not to, when you're choosing to think about just a me, then instead of a we as it is, it's not, it starts with me, but then it is to be about we and us, the universe. As we just seen with the Three of Wands, everything that is in divine alignment, and that is in and of in the earth. And so purpose understands that as with one body. The hand does not tell the foot, bitch, you insignificant. You don't do what the fuck I do. Well, motherfucker, you don't know. You know how motherfucker you will not be nowhere, because everybody trying to claim their motherfucking significance and everything, but each and everyone has a diverse significance. Embrace that. We all had to be the motherfucking same cloning as fucking Jones, like I say, and all these other motherfucking imposter ass people. How are you in competition with me, baby? I am me. You trying to be me, and I choose to be me, and want to be me, and love being me. Fricked up and all. Never wanted to be another mother. Bet. Well, you solid. We just enhance. But with that Seven of Wands, okay? Be your own activist. A lot of people are though, and they don't thought. As I say, I don't think, I thought. I don't do that shit. Y'all do that thinking shit in fucking groups, and it don't turn out too well for none of y'all. But anyway, I will never leave you nor forsake you. I'll keep you in wise company, and Goddess counsel, my art and thought. Sapphira's version. Y'all be revising the shit, speaking in according to the truth. Seven of Wands reminds you of all of the sacrifices, adaptations, and resilience required of your ancestors for you to be where you are today. So any and everybody who thought they wanted to be in my energy, touch what the fuck was on mine and had me out of body me name up on it, much was required. Why the much was given. So I hope y'all understand, when the fuck you touch my baby, you about to feel each and every motherfucking thing that I went through and and had to go through. In and through, be resilient in and through, be dedicated in and through, how to adapt in and through, how to alchemize in and through, you baby. And I guarantee, because you were not given my life, you don't have the fucking grace or the capacity to endure or get through it. But you signed your ass up in and jumped your ass up in a motherfucking lane that was not fucking yours. It was kind of like I was up at the gas station. I didn't have my phone, but I wanted to take a picture. They had on one side, that was this morning, not just the second when I just went. So this morning, They had, this lane is closed. When it was already, when it's already occupied, besides, in this sense and form, when it's your lane is already, when one is already being them, again, that lane is closed. It's not to be occupied by you. You think that you gonna do that's like a motherfucker coming in thinking, I can't stand them motherfuckers. When you put in all the work and do whatever the fuck you need to do, and that motherfucker shows up at the last motherfucker second, then want to come and act like, bitch, what the fuck you overshadow me for, acting like you motherfucker, my work is your work, bitch. If you don't get the fuck on, act like you was here doing something. Ciao. Them type. But they done signed their ass up for some shit that's gonna take their fucking ass out, because even your motherfucking all 1 2 to the 8 motherfucking cycle vows that y'all motherfucking unjustly court order label me motherfucking crazy, ain't motherfucking paying me. Couldn't comprehend how I went through all this fucking shit back to back and by my motherfucking self, and with your gorilla love tactics, using everybody motherfucking close to me, and with your AI motherfucking shit. Now that I'm motherfucking aware of knowing what these cloning ass Jones and depths and levels of motherfucking shit y'all went to, and to put my ass in this goddamn motherfucking incubus ass motherfucking AI motherfucking baby habit motherfucking illegitimate ass goddamn unpaid motherfucking surrogate program. Child, I'm amazed too of my mentality, of my demeanor. And I can only tell you why my middle name is Grace. It ain't Disgrace. But I can tell you now, y'all motherfuckers who hopped your ass up on my shit, your ass is about to get motherfucking done. Done. Because y'all don't do shit by yourself. And in my motherfucking lane, Itakumbi, baby. Since 17, like I said, I need to go. Sorry, we're going right back by it. Fuck fire. I need to go back into solo por vida. So you understand, motherfucker. As with the 7 of Wands, you may see one, and you gonna get your ass. That omnipotent present is going to fita candila, and that's all that the motherfucker need to know and see. You motherfucker came up on something that wasn't fucking for you. Now you get to experience why the fuck it wasn't fucking for you. Call upon that energy and strength. Sweet grass and tobacco and sadar, the traditional African-American spiritual tools for cleansing oneself, space, and tools. And, learning that the other day, in my Reiki studies, one of the most potent to cleanse energy is who? Fire. Fire. Because it can work within a microsecond, or it can last. It's very potent. It's very swift, suddenly, and very fucking effective, ineffably effective. The card encourages you to hold your ground. You will not be unseated. This card encourages you to hold your ground. You will not be unseated. Again, when I take my seat, Ra steps the fuck up, and again, 10 toes down, Dele straight in Ra's crown. So y'all came for whose fucking crown? Ito contaría this reminded me of the 9 of Wands with Elizabeth, with the devil's pitchfork then, while she decapitated all the motherfuckers. So you came for my shit. Well, bitch, I'm gonna make you a motherfucking monument for each and all any as you want it to be known, right? Right? You want it to be exalted. Oh, you gonna be exalted. Self-exaltation. Child, you come find me, but should you make the choice not to compromise. The best of you. The fuck I say, Chad, just again correlating and I've come a long way. I used to use fuck as a fucking comma. Okay. Know your worth. Child, what the fuck I have to say? Compromise and lead to a motherfucking life of lies. Like I said, I may be new to this, but I've always been true to this. The bitch you said I was fucking crazy and all type of fucking shit. I need my motherfucking checks. And I ain't talking about the gluten-free goddamn fucking cereal, but at this point in time, y'all can come with them too. I need some weed or some, no weed though. I'm allergic to weed. We can do them corn or them rice ones. Cereal, the man, child, what you think? Me and you used to eat this cereal and still do. I mean, like it's popcorn, child. The yang of the seven of wands. Okay, child, I will correlate eating it all in together. Okay. Fighting injustice, multiple jobs, and I was just saying, see, being a single mother, multitasking, multiple jobs and overworking, taking care of dependents, being the victim of attacks from numerous people. The yin part, accepting one's limits, choosing between safety and health and what people expect from you, prioritizing one's health and being fired. To alchemize, what y'all call align the yin and the yang. It's stating that you need to make time to disconnect and cleanse, as I was just mentioning with the cleanse of the fire. And the disconnect is in the beginning with and it's been for the last almost like a week and everything, not just the last couple of days, but for almost like a week now, with that Six of Cups, with that nostalgia energy, and that constantly newness lessons learned in the dark, when it or newness lessons learned in the light. When it gets dark, bring them to life. Remember, and in the sum up into the verse of that, train a child in the way they should go, and when they grow old, they won't depart. Newness lessons learned in the light. When it gets dark, when you got to do your shadow work, when you one-on-one by yourself, newness lessons learned in the light, in the company, in the presence of your ancestors, for y'all who had a mother and father to teach, or your kin and whatnot. When you get older, when you're by, you have to stand alone, and you will. If you are in this, inevitably so, you will be alone. But knowing that you're not alone. Remembering, as for me, the newness lessons learned in the light, my ancestors, they encountered me at an early age. I became acquainted with my ancestors, then not knowing it, but knowing it, because my adopted mother took me to numerous of fucking Spokane. I was raised in Washington State, okay? Spokane healing rooms, okay? To sit there and state that numerous times, because I would question the Bible and all type of, I was that child, that it contradicted itself. And, with knowing who I am, you couldn't just, say anything to me from a child. But because I would go against the dysfunctional fuck shit that they stated that was normal, I had to be possessed. I just no way and fucking fuck that I was righteous or of any good, because holy fuck, she is so defiant. She's so repentant from an early age, and that's why with my children, you to confine the shit with don't fuck yourselves. That's all I gotta say. And in and through that, that's what y'all always stated. I didn't know how powerful I am. Y'all did. So, but it isn't effortlessly knowing that I knew who I was as an early child, and they detoured from me. I used to be gothic and everything when I used to run away and then come back. Hot Topics was my fucking shit, okay? Now I don't think I might do My Nails Black. But Hot Topics was my shit, always wearing the black lace and everything. But even then, back in the was adopted by Miracle Whip niggas and everything. Like I said, if you take offense by that, then, you need to go educate your Miracle Whip nigga ass, because, hey, the word nigga is just like the word bitch. It's based upon character, not gender or race, okay? It means an ignorant motherfucker. But adopted by Miracle Whip niggas and everything, but, you know what I'm saying, who just of ourselves, and then through that, me discovering my spirituality, but inevitably so, it's scaring the out of my adopted mother, and how I stopped in and sum up the story, going to the healing rooms after the numerous times. But, with that one time when I ran away, there was a little group and everything, crosswalk, there was the teenage, what do y'all call, shelter. And, one of the little groups and everything there, a couple, didn't even then always didn't know everybody, but, just would mingle in with the crowd. But jellyfish. Time of mother. Sorry, that was just like hard to do. Caught you way off fucking guard. Pineapple. But they had a Ouija board, and it was just something that I would never really would consort to. And it was something, ancestors within me was like, okay, yeah, but no, and it was again to be reminding you of Satan is not the devil or Lucifer, and Lucifer is not the devil or is not Satan as well. The devil is not Satan. And a lot of y'all getting misconstrued with Satan, Seth, and be up there with your Santa Claus prepping your children and for that spirit and being desensitized to Satan's spirit. Where you come against then the devil, the boundaries, the equalizer, the alchemizer, you know what I'm saying? But it took, to the last time we go into those healing rooms until they told her, one of that woman sum it up in summary was, not this one. I'm not about to get fucked up by her ancestors. She is not possessed, as you are saying. I am not doing no fucking exorcist on her. Nah, this one, she is not possessed. She's a mighty woman of God, a leader of many generations. The Hierophant, as I just split the fucking deck. And what are they mad with that 5 of baskets? And it will be only your binding extinction into oblivion of the companions of hell where you join and be and remain and reside. You dare think that you will block it. And as I'm splitting the deck with the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune, it will be your only fucking destruction. For it is my season, our season of the gods and the goddesses to arise. And without Lilith Spirit, ain't nothing gonna stop us. You do so. You have inevitably only initiated yourself as the companions of fire. I am the companions of the fire of hell, as I am who? Fire. And you're gonna need that strength. Because again, with that Son of Knives, that betrayal is gonna lead y'all to your own 5 of Wands, and that Mother of Knives is trying to tell y'all because of what that 7 of, exactly like I say, this betrayal, y'all here, let me help y'all because y'all gonna come in with it, but it's gonna fucking take y'all asses the fuck out. Clean up, seesaw effect. For me to be, motherfucker, inevitably, you will be removed. You think you're gonna fucking hinder me? Live with energy. I will fucking destroy you. As you have inevitably shown, when not even just in plan, but in action, that y'all were willing, inevitably in action, actively doing to me and mine. 113 right there. Pluto, go on and do what you need to do. Take care of business for me, for me, for me. Yes, I'm in covenant with Pluto. Pluto. I'm in covenant with Pluto. Abyss. I'm in covenant with Nubis. Abyss. And we'll end it on a 2 of baskets. Know that stuff, love that stuff, and enjoy. Enjoying the journey of discovering the goddess and the god within thyself. Spirituality is fun. This is fun. I'm not even gone. I'm still stretching my pinky toe. Let me get to it. Be distracted. So where we begin? Who knows? I know I need to either lock them or take them out. You see? I know. We'll see. I think I might just cut them and just cut my hair and wait till the full transition so that chariot. I don't lock in the struggle and the chaos and all that negative energy. That's just what I felt like. It was just yes, alchemizing it, but it's like, then why are you locking it in and carrying around that weight? So with the star, remember who you are. For an effort, when they attempted, and I keep hearing, if I should lose you, the stars would fall from the sky. Again, be mindful. You're plotting to take out the person that you want to be. Where does that leave you, honey? That low vibing frequency is going to pick up any or the any that you are requesting foolishly. You said of whom? The person you wanted to be, which is me, would be unto you the death. that you plotted, planned, and took action to do. Ashay, you see, I don't have to do no spells to you motherfuckers. You do it to yourself, and all I do is my hoodoo and return it unto you accordingly, and give my thanks and accordingly in divine alignment. The magician, the alchemizer. It is what it is, and as it should be. Let's alchemize it accordingly. She, so fast Shay, enjoy knowing thyself, loving thyself, and enjoy again discovering the goddess and the god within thyself. Shalom.